All right. You guys. What's good? Good morning. It's Tuesday at 9:30 in the morning in Minnesota. How are we all doing? We got LTB Edit says, hello there. Reacted Jules 1. Hey, it's been a while. It has been a while. We've been doing things. We went a long way away to a different galaxy called Atlanta, Georgia. We were in Atlanta for a week. Kaylee and I got engaged. Kaylee is like over here, but she's getting ready for the day. She's like doing her makeup and stuff, and she's slipping me off right now because it's too early in the morning for her. But yeah, and she's sick too. She's sick with whatever I had last week. So here we are though, ready for whatever Hasbro's gonna drop on us in about 27 minutes. Nostalgic Dude says, yo, what's good? War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron probably won't come till next year. I mean, you're probably not wrong. I hope that's wrong, but it depends on what we get with Transformers Reactivate. If Reactivate is truly ready to be like dropped on us sooner than later, or at least like the beta. Don't mind me, I'm like opening up my yogurt. I'm going to consume a coffee yogurt. I've had 0 breakfast yet, and this is going to be my breakfast. Just how that's gonna work. Good. Yeah, so I mean, if we get I'm hoping today we get something about Transformers Reactivate, because like Hasbro already said that the Transformers Reactivate Optimus Prime toy, the actual figure from the game, is going to be available to pre-order today. So it's like, okay, and it's apparently going to be a part of this live event / stream that we're going to be watching. Yeah, he looks fine. Yeah, we've all seen it at this point. So I have a really hard time believing that they would allow us to start pre-ordering figures from the Transformers Reactivate universe without ever showing us any of the game. Like, yes, they've technically shown us the game. They gave us one trailer a year ago, but that was a cinematic trailer. There's no gameplay in there. Optimus Prime was never revealed. Actually, there's very few Transformers that were revealed. We saw what? Ironhide and Ratchet running around in vehicle form, but even that was like dark or whatever and cinematic, and you can't really make out a lot of details and stuff. You don't see them in bot mode or anything like that. I have a hard time believing that they're going to give us Transformers Reactivate toys today without giving us something about the actual game and universe that they come from. I could be wrong. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what Hasbro's up to. Maybe they do just drop it on us and go, here you go, pre-order it, and we're all like, okay. And maybe they just wait till the Game Awards to show anything about the game. I don't know. Who knows, man? The day is young. Who knows what we'll be talking about an hour from now? I was just rewatching Transformers Rescue Bots. This is where Bumblebee makes his first guest appearance. I've actually never watched Rescue Bots. Actually, I should rewind, spin the record back. Spin it back. I did watch Rescue Bots. I watched like the first 5 minutes of like the first episode, and I was like, nah, bro, this is not for me. This was clearly made for younger people. I get that they have to do their thing and they have to make like some universes and shows and stuff for like younger kids and stuff, but I can't. As much as I love my Transformers, I can't follow through those. I can't do it. Nice Iron Archer, thank you. This is compliments of Kaylee. Kaylee went to a convention, like a nerd convention, and she got me 2 actually. She got a deal on like 2 t-shirts together. So she got this one. I've got Ironhide, which of course I had to rep my boy Ironhide today. But she also got me a G1 Jazz shirt. It's literally the same shirt, except it's a light blue shirt and it's Jazz instead of Ironhide. Love it to death. Let's see, favorite figure that I have right now, honestly. Well, other than, okay, we got to exclude this one. This is my OG Prime from when I was a kid, right? I still have him. He's got a droopy toe that still does, well, 2 droopy toes now. Oh, this one's not as droopy, but this one doesn't stay up anymore. But this is my OG Prime. But we'll exclude this one because this one's kind of in a class all of its own. Like, this is like my first, you know, when I was like in the 4th grade when I got that, and I've had it forever. But truth be told, Right now, if I had to pick one, I'd say my favorite one's probably this guy, my Masterpiece Streak. This was given to me by my buddy Jeff. This was, I can't remember, it was either a Christmas or a birthday gift, I can't remember, but he ordered this, and this one came from Japan. His box is like all the writing and language on his box is in Japanese, and he's like the OG, like, you know, Nissan 240Z. This is my guy right here. He sits on top of my speaker over here. He's just kind of casually guarding everybody. Let's see. Arsalan Ahmed, hi Hypnotic. Hope you are well. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well as well. That's a lot of wells in one sentence. It's early. I probably won't be as loud and as crazy as I usually am, just because it's early in the morning. But that could change depending on what they show us. If they show us something crazy and we actually get something about Transformers Reactivate today, I will probably get a lot louder. You know what I haven't done? Let's see. We got 22 minutes before this stream supposedly starts. So what I'm going to do, I haven't gone in Discord yet and let everybody know I'm live. So I'm going to do that. Ayo at everyone. Live. Watching the Hasbro Pulse Fanstream. I need a link. I need a link. Come on, iPhone. Show me a link to my own stuff. My channel. Here we go. I'm surprised there's actually already, according to YouTube, there's already 7 people here watching, which is 7 more than I expected at 9:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. So GG's everyone. Badoo. There we go. There we go. We did the Discords. We got Ice in the house. Ice, to meet you. I won't be able to stay for long, but I just saw my notifications. Thought I'd say hi. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, I figured it's a Tuesday morning. People are gonna have things to do, but thankfully, for the most part, I get to write my own schedule, so I can go work after this. I probably won't be playing any. I know the thumbnail has Fall of Cybertron on it, but I didn't have time to make a whole new thumbnail. That's why I made the title like fan stream or whatever. Once this Hasbro fan stream is over, I will probably be done. I won't be playing any Fall of Cybertron this morning. I'm gonna once we get the reveal and I pre-order my Optimus, once it's all said and done, I'm going to head off because it is a Tuesday and I do need to go to work. Let's see. The episode I'm watching, it actually has 3/4 of the rescue bots with a kind of transfixation virus. Maybe I'll give it each. So I might put it on the back burner to give it a shot for a rainy day and come back to it, simply because there was I forget the name of the character, but one of the recent Hasbro Pulse reveals and toys, and I think Prime vs. Prime even did a review of it on his channel. There was, who's the cop car? There's a police car. I forget his name, but that toy, that figure, that toy looks awesome. So that gets me, Chase, yeah, that gets me more interested in it in general. Let's see. Hope they announce the game, bro. You and me both. LTB edits, bro. It's time, and I get it. I know. I don't know, but I pretty much know, like 95% in my jellies, that it's not up to splash damage as to when they give us information about Transformers Reactivate. It's complete. I guarantee you they're NDA'd out of their mind. They're silenced. They can't say anything until Hasbro says they can say something, and Hasbro is notorious for never saying anything about anything until they're 100% happy with it. So it just kind of is what it is. I do feel like a lot of fans give splash damage crap for no reason though. they get mad at the wrong person. If you're mad that we haven't gotten any Transformers Reactivate news, you're not mad at splash damage. Who you're actually mad at is Hasbro. You just don't realize it, and you're taking your anger out on the wrong place. Like it's not that they don't want to, because if you look through splash damage's like history on social media, they tweet about everything. They're always tweeting about job openings. They tweet about their other games they're working on. They constantly like tweet and share stuff and talk about things. But the only thing they don't talk about is Transformers Reactivate, and it's because they can't. I guarantee you. Do I know that for sure? No. Am I damn near positive? Yes. Because I used to have to deal with similar things with my old job. I used to work for a company that made cell phone cases, and I used to have all sorts of information about Apple phones and Samsung phones like 6 months ahead of time. Like the company I used to work for, we used to see the new iPhone like 6 months ahead of time because we were partnered with them and we had to make sure our cases work exactly the correct way. And I would have all sorts of information, but I couldn't tell anyone. I wouldn't even tell like my best friend. He'd be like, hey, is the new iPhone going to do this, that, or the other thing? I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like, actually, I do have an idea, but I'm not telling you because that is the quickest way to lose my job. Because you think, oh, you're only telling one person, but you're not. They will tell somebody who will then whisper it to somebody else, and then that's how it takes off. And see, Kaizit, first live I can attend. Hey, what time is it for you? Big Kaizit, the homie. Good to see you. It's been a minute. What time is it for you? It's 9:30 in the morning for me. Might not stay long. Yeah, I feel you. 9:30 in the morning. It's in the land of the British. Yeah, you're in a considerably different time zone than I am. The original shows definitely handled better. Wait, the original shows definitely handled better than the spin-off, even though it was written by the same people. Okay. So what you're saying is they lived and they learned. They lived, they learned, they messed around, and they found out. That's a human experience right there. Meant show. Okay. Lucas, he wouldn't even tell me. Yeah, dude, bro. Towards the end of it, big guy Lucas, you'll remember when I got my promotion with Tech 21, like when they were like laying people off, but then I got through all the layoffs, I got more responsibilities and a promotion, and I started working more from home. That last iPhone cycle, I actually like had like PDFs and slideshows and documents on my home computer, and they had their own software that like locked down my computer. I was like, oh my god. They took it really seriously. Let's see. Kaizit says 1643. I have to translate that into time. But I get it. So it's late for you, right? If my brain is braining correctly. Okay, let me look up. We got 15 minutes before this starts. I'm gonna look up and make sure we just have like the stream link up and ready to go. I looked earlier on Hasbro Pulse's page and it wasn't like ready yet. But let's see. Whoa, that's loud. Some Ghostbusters thing. Doesn't look like they have a live stream link set up yet, unless I have to click the live tab, or is it on a different channel? Let's go look at their tweets. Their tweets will tell the story. Oh, come here, iPhone. So what are we doing here today? Lucas Raska, big guy Lucas, my homie, my brother from another mother. My ride or die fishing buddy. By the way, you guys, big guy Lucas, that is an IRL friend right there. We do the fishing when we can. This year wasn't a good year for fishing, but soon enough. What we're doing is in 14 minutes, Hasbro is doing a live stream where they're revealing a bunch of new toys, right? Bunch of new plastic, blah, blah, blah. But we've already gotten confirmation that they're going to reveal an Optimus Prime toy today that is from the video game that we're all waiting for, Transformers Reactivate. And you're going to be able to pre-order it today. So it's like, okay, if you're going to be able to pre-order toys from the GD game, can you also show us the game? Because we still don't have like actual gameplay footage of the game. So I'm hoping that they don't just drop this toy on us and be like, all right, cool. Because how do you sell toys from a universe that hasn't even been given to the public yet? Like this universe, this game has not been revealed or given to us, but you're going to give us toys from it. That doesn't make sense to me. So I feel like there's got to be more to this that they're doing today. There has to be. There doesn't have to be, but I'm hoping there is because it's logical. All right, hold on. I'm trying to look for the tweet that I'm looking for here. I'm gaining Twitter followers. Yay. Let's see. It was on Hasbro Pulse, right? Yeah, next Tuesday, November 11th. So that's 10 a.m. here. Yeah. YouTube.com/Hasbro Pulse. We are in the right spot. We are on the correct channel. We just got to keep refreshing until they give us a live link, I guess. Oh, there it is. 422 watching. They got it together. I'm gonna mute it for now because it's making all sorts of noise. do 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 do. I didn't want to pause it. Oh no, that's just a still image. Okay. Oh, here's what we can do. This we can come over here, click here, click here. So there we go. We got our our stream ready to go. I'm gonna mute the stream and leave Spotify running for the next couple minutes until they actually kick it off, because they've just got some generic music playing in the background anyway. Anyway, let me catch up here. Oh man, we're getting all sorts of chat. Ice fishing would be, yeah, ice fishing. We got to ice fish the hell out of Lake Ada this year. Oddly enough, it took me 7 years to finally fish the lake, ice fish, I should say, ice fish the lake up at the cabin. And bro, ice fishing was productive. I was like, holy cow. Like the one day that Andy and I were up there, we nailed it. We caught like every species in the lake, top with him hooking up with a 20+ inch walleye that he lost right at the hole, which is hilarious. Got it, video evidence of that. That was fun. X Leader 007, hello there. Hello there. I gotta get that on my stream deck, man. I say that a lot. I need on my thing. I need hello there. We got all sorts of fun stuff on the stream deck, but I need that. I gotta put that in my notes. Hello there. Although this one might be my favorite.
Make sure to hit that subscribe.
Big Datch. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Getting stuff for ice fishing, so I'm not so loaded up. We go 5 pound propane to the. We did that for a long time. The little small ones. You just, so here's the thing, dude. If you're gonna go that route, let's load up on them early in the season. Like right now. Right now is the time to go buy those and buy them in bulk, because mid ice fishing season, like once the lake is locked up and you can get out on the ice, you won't find them again until February or March. They will sell out indefinitely and you'll never find them. It used to happen to Andy and I all the time, which is why we eventually went to the bigger tanks. Got rid of the 6x12 shelter because it kept ripping. Yo, dude, that thing was falling apart left and right. I remember. But that's all right. You'd be better off getting one that's insulated anyway, because that one wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as insulated as it could be. Recently got SS86 Brawn to go with the rest of my figures. That's what's up. I keep seeing so many. There's been so many figures that have come out recently, and I want to blow money on them, but I don't. I have patiently held off because I know this universe is coming. I'm absolutely pre-ordering this Optimus Prime today. There's nothing that's stopping me from pre-ordering this Prime because I'm not missing out on it. And I've had a few figures in recent months that have come out that I missed out on because the pre-orders like went really fast. So I'm not missing this. My low-key hope, I know it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen, but I'm hoping that since they're revealing Transformers Reactivate toys today, they'll reveal some other characters from Transformers Reactivate, one of them being Ironhide, and I could pre-order that. But I can guarantee you in the first run of whatever wave they do, we will see nothing of it. Plus, nothing on TFW 2005 has popped up saying anything about, like, if Ironhide was coming, we'd know. Like, it would have been in a listing or a document that somebody got a hold of by now. But I can still hope. 1 pound tanks are scares. Oh, okay. I haven't worried about the 5 pound. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? That's my bad. I was thinking about the 1 pound ones. I was thinking about the little green ones that you screw in. But you're talking about 5 pound. Never mind. I gotcha. My heart was in the right spot, but my brain wasn't. I can't wait till Reacts. You and me both, homie. You and me both. In the meantime, I will say this. I have some mixed emotions about it, but I am at least at a minimum having fun playing the new Modern Warfare 3. The skill-based matchmaking is cranked up to a level that is like unknown to this universe, man. Like the skill-based matchmaking is through the roof. It's terrible, but at least they've given me maps that I love from like being younger, the old MW2 maps. Plus the physics of it are better. Like the game is better. The game looks and runs kind of like a Ferrari, right? It's a little temperamental, a little glitchy, but it's fast as hell and I like it. The only problem is the engine that's in the Ferrari is running on like, it's just a 4-cylinder running on 87, and that's your skill-based matchmaking. If they could just get rid of the skill-based matchmaking and put in the old school matchmaking, we'd have a perfect game. But I am having fun doing the camo grind. I already have like 3 guns up to gold. I may at some point I don't want to completely neglect Twitch altogether. I think I'm going to keep my Twitch channel active for things that aren't Transformers. Like all of Transformers will live here on YouTube for convenience sake, and then if I want to play Call of Duty or I want to do a stream where I'm playing music or something, like all the random variety stuff will end up on Twitch. So if you're not following on Twitch, drop a follow, I guess. Let's see. Favorite Optimus Prime design outside of G1. Ooh, man, that's a tough one. I would have said, man, outside of G1, I would have probably. Let me actually think about this. I don't know if this counts as G1, right? So, but what I will say, my favorite Optimus outside of the actual cartoon has been Bumblebee movie Optimus. I get that it's Bumblebee movie Optimus is super G1, right? It's very, very based in G1. So I don't know if you count that or not, but I would say Bumblebee Optimus would be number one for me outside of G1. But now that Transformers Reactivate Optimus has been revealed, I really like Transformers Reactivate Optimus. We've all seen the renders of what the character looks like the leaked renders, and bro, like, I get it. I will never tell anybody how they gotta mix their coffee, how much cream or sugar they do or do not want to have. Like, your preference is your preference, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But Transformers Reactivate is like peak Optimus Prime. Like, how do you top that? There's always gonna be somebody who's like, nah, it's not my cup of tea. That's fine, you know? We can we can have different tea, I guess. But Transformers Reactivate Prime is legit. Like, I might. Judging on what it actually looks like on my screen in 4K when the game actually comes out, he might actually top everything for me. I just hope. So the figure, we've all seen the images of the figure. Why don't I just pull them up real quick? Hold on. I got to resituate my phone because it's not set up to be shared on screen. Let me resituate this. Get this set up. Boop, boop. Where are they? I've got them saved on here somewhere, but they're back in like my camera roll. Like, here we go. We've all seen Transformers Reactivate Prime. Like, dude, this guy right here, like, come on, like, bro. And this is just a figure. Like, this doesn't do what it's gonna look like in the actual game justice. Like, when they do, oh, so this is where that's Kaylee's engagement ring in my photos, by the way. That was the next one. But like, you can't take this like too super seriously, because this is just I believe a deluxe class figure, and deluxe class figures aren't always like perfect representations. Deluxe class figures are like middle of the road, right? What I really hope is that Transformers Reactivate Optimus Prime eventually gets a masterpiece level figure, because like deluxe figures are good, but they're not masterpiece level. Like, I've seen a lot of comments. Like, I tend not to bother like responding to people when I see hatred, like on Twitter or whatever. But like, when you look at this figure, there are things that you can certainly pick out of it. Like sure, like let's go to this. Like the kibble on the back, like this the perfect square / rectangle. Like those red parts on the top just look like, yeah, it looks like typical Hasbro Transformer toy kibble. Backpack garbage, but that's not what the dude's gonna look like in the game. Like, you're not gonna see, he's not going to look like that in actual Transformers Reactivate, and that's what I'm talking about. So like, what I'm hoping is someday after the game comes out, we get a true masterpiece level figure for this toy, because I feel like this particular Optimus Prime, I feel like people are going to fall in love with once they see him in the actual game in full 4K glory. Hey, let me catch up here. How'd they do a normal 86 Prowl? Yeah, isn't the only Prowl, isn't it in a 2-pack with like, is it Ratchet? I don't know, he's in some weird 2-pack, right? Is that an actual SS86, or is that a different like universe / class or whatever? I feel like I've seen Prowl in a 2-pack with somebody, and I think it was Ratchet, but correct me if I'm wrong. Not bringing my giant backpack anymore either, just a little jig box, and I want to use more leeches instead of minnows. Yeah, you and me both, dude. We had some success with leeches on dead sticks. We had all sorts of cool things happen while we were fishing up at Lake Ada. I've kind of dialed it, dude. I've definitely dialed in my Lake of the Woods gear. I now know the secrets of Lake of the Woods. I had a good couple days on Lake of the Woods last year, which we should try to make happen. We got all sorts of things we need to dive into, brah. Yeah, same. Yeah. You feel me? I know I ramble. It's hard for me to turn my thoughts into words sometimes, and I ramble a little bit, but I eventually get there. Let's see, want to dial on a walleye, but also want to catch some big, I'm assuming you meant pike this year. Crappie is fun for bringing people out and getting it was. Yeah, dude, walleye, I remember you had kind of a down moment, like, I don't know, it was like last year or however many months ago. You're like, I feel like I'm just not good at catching walleye. Like, don't worry about it, bro. Nobody is. Like, they are a mysterious fish. Like, that is why walleye fishing is a challenge. There's a saying I always love to make fun of my bass fishing friends. I always tell them that bass were put on this earth simply for people who can't catch walleye. I would rather go out walleye fishing and catch absolutely nothing in an 8-hour day than go bass fishing and catch 10 largemouth back to back, because you can catch a largemouth bass with a bottle cap. Put a hook and hot glue it to a bottle cap and flip it through the water, and every single one of them will eat it. Is it genius? Hey, Hitback, missed you, bud. Missed you guys too. You guys. We're home now, and life is hopefully going to go back to fairly normal. I mean, we have Thanksgiving coming up, which will be a holiday and stuff like that. But we were gone for a while. We were in Atlanta for a full week, and then when we came home, I only had like 3 days where I worked my butt off, like 13-hour days, 3 days in a row. And then this past weekend, we had 3 days where my oldest friend on the planet, I met him in the 4th grade in 1994, coincidentally, the year that I got this Optimus Prime toy. He flew all the way out from New York to come visit me. So yeah, I've had basically half of this entire month I've been not available. So it just kind of is what it is. Let's see, I think it was Ironhide. I'm sorry, I kind of lost track of what you were talking about. So what was Ironhide? Oh, you're talking about the 2-pack. So it was Prowl and Ironhide. Okay, yeah, that's right, because he's like damaged. The front of Ironhide's chest is damaged. I think it might be the same exact mold as the one behind me on the stand, but he's just got some like battle damage, and this one, the one that I have, his windshield is like clear blue, but the other one is like painted light blue. Yeah, it's all coming together now. When will it begin? Shortly. Let's see. It is, well, it should be right now. 26 seconds, actually. Here, let's move this out of the way. I'm going to shut down Spotify because it's counting down. 26 seconds. Please, Hasbro, show us something good. Please. Woo. Y'all, let me know if that's too loud. Let me know what the volume level, if that's a comfortable volume level for you all. I'll try to watch it on the thing here and see if it gets too loud on the bouncies. Here we go. Max the Gundam, man, currently watching at work right now. Look forward to see what new figure. That's what I'm saying, dude. Here we go. More than meets the eye. Hit me, Hasbro.
Hey, Transformers fans. Thanks for joining us for another Hasbro Pulse Fanstream on this awesome TF Tuesday. We have a lot going on today. We have some new reveals. For those of you who didn't know, I got to go to London a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago. I forget exactly how long it's been because we're doing a lot of things around here. And I got to reveal...
Are you jet lagged?
Yeah, sure. Got to reveal Studio Series Wave 1 for the year. So let's recap that because I definitely didn't do it full justice. These guys can definitely help me make
recap
sense
Studio
of everything
Series
I showed,
Wave 1.
and we're going to show you what we revealed there. But I think we should start with new reveals first,
Yes!
right? Like we should always start with the new stuff first.
Let's start with new stuff.
Last year, right around this time, our friends at Splash Damage put out the Transformers Reactivate trailer
Right
at the
off
Video
the
Game
bat.
Awards.
Let's go.
Quite a teaser.
It was quite a teaser. Yeah. So we have some awesome figures from that video game inspired from Reactivate. So let's talk about the first 2-pack. These kind of made the rounds a few weeks ago. But we have Bumblebee and Starscream. Here you can see them in their bot mode. So again, video game inspired from what we've seen for Reactivate so far. These are pretty cool.
What you've seen of Reactivate so far, we've seen Squat.
Amazing. So Lenny worked with Taku-san on these guys, and as you can see, visually, like stimulation off the charts. For me, I think that these designs for a video game aesthetic are just like killer designs for these guys. Very, very militant looking, but very, very detailed. As you can see, there's like asymmetry in the deco scheme, which is something that we really don't do very often, and I know that goes along with some of the story on the video game. I don't know all
very,
the details
it's a
on that.
post-apocalyptic world, so things are going to be a little different here, right?
Okay.
So,
So some of that
I don't know,
asymmetry
a
is
lot
part of
really
the
just
story.
Awesome visuals that are going to come out of this, all new. I think the big thing that we could take away from this is that they're a little more intense than our generation's toys, like the Legacy or Studio Series, right? They were designed with the fan and the video game consumer that wants a collectible kind of in mind.
Just
so
say it. They were
knowing that,
designed with
it's
old
gonna
people
be a
in mind.
AAA game,
Old
we
people
wanted
who
to
are
plus it up. We
39 years
also
old
took
like
that
me.
approach with these figures, so there's a lot of detail.
Who like
there's
adult
I mean, beyond the
looking
detail, also
Transformers.
the transformation sequence is actually really enjoyable. I actually had like a really fun time because I love to transform these things without the instructions, of course. But really, really complicated steps for a deluxe, you know what I mean, in a Voyager, but like pleasant, very, very new, innovative.
If I was doing it, we'd still be waiting to film this, so it's fine. So.
No, but it's really cool. Let's talk about some of the accessories too that they come with, because these are really fantastic.
Those are some fantastic details, yeah.
You don't usually see Bumblebee sporting like this cool like dune buggy mode really either. I love the all.
But it makes a little bit of sense, right? You need to get across, and your little sports car isn't going to work so good with crumbled buildings.
Yeah, it feels very scout still.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
like warrior, but it is just like.
I do like the blasters on the hood, though. It's like, I'm here for business, and I'm going to run across and just blast you out.
Yeah,
the
I
hood,
was
you
just
know?
gonna
So-
say take those off, and obviously you get the clean alt mode, and the same thing for Starscream's null rays. As you can see, they fit underneath each wing.
Nice.
And he commands a presence here on especially the jet mode. The jet mode, I don't know if we take a look at the sculptural detail on the top. Very fantastic. A lot of Cybertronian almost detailing on them, you know.
Yeah, I wonder what the story
Interesting.
is.
He's
about
got
why
one
there's
black
asymmetrical
wing
details.
and one gray wing, and then
Yeah,
Bumblebee
I
has
can't
one
wait to play
black
the game,
door,
really, because
and then the other door
these-
is yellow.
Like I said, the character designs are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
We got,
let's
like,
also talk about packaging.
asymmetry
for
in
this
the
guy,
paint.
Right?
Yes,
So you can see we
please.
took this out of this box here, but you can see plastic window. So for those of you who like to collect,
Nameless, the homie. What's up? Yo,
this will look
What's good, man?
beautiful
Welcome in.
on your
We're
shelf.
just
Got some great video game
hoping
inspired.
that we get more than just toys revealed here.
We can see there.
Hopefully they show us something about the game,
Yeah,
but
the
I don't
digital
know.
renders
That's what's
came
up.
out
That's what I'm hoping.
fantastic, too.
Starscream with blue eyes.
Good morning, though.
It's always shocking, just like an Earthspark, and yeah.
There's
it's interesting.
there's a lot of like Energon hits. Obviously, in video game land, you always get
I'm
that
not
like
feeling
cool
that
glowing
Starscream.
Energon.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at the
And,
Bumblebee. I like the
did see-
Bumblebee.
we did get to see some of the
But
screen
Starscream's
grabs
definitely.
from,
I think this thing's going to be
I believe
pricey
over
as
at the
hell,
Games
though.
team. Shout out to
Because
him.
it's a 2-pack.
Bearded brother and Transformers love. Yeah, he showed us whatever we did get to see.
Oh, they
which was
changed the
very
logo
little,
on the
but
box. It says Transformers
fantastic.
Reactivate
So
now.
good.
It's
All
very
right.
exciting.
So
The original
where
leaked
there
image
are
we saw
two,
said,
and,
like,
it's kinda
Transformers,
like
what was it,
Lulu, the
Rise?
Nemesis pack per se, right? Like Bumblebee and Starscream always kind of square off in different pieces of artwork and history throughout the fandom, like, kind of like second in command here and there.
Did he just always? Did he just say Bumblebee and Starscream always
we have
square
two more
off?
characters to reveal, right?
I actually
think
can't really
we
even think of
definitely
them
have- we can't
of a
have
time where
game and have
Bumblebee
some
and Starscream
characters
specifically
not
square
have
off.
Our beloved Optimus Prime.
It could have been in the Bumblebee movie, except it wasn't Starscream. It was Blitzwing.
Commanding a presence. This
pretty good
Optimus is
Here we go,
really
folks.
Amazing, man. Even with the
Okay, so
axe,
right off the
love
bat,
how
I see the axe is.
detailing on
Oh
the
no,
axe
no,
came
that's just the
out.
lighting.
And then clearly my favorite character out of these two packs, if anybody knows anything about me.
Oh, Soundwave. Oh boy, there it
Soundwave
is.
here in his off-road truckish mode here. So
Okay, his legs are a
something
little
we don't
scrawny,
see a ton. We saw it in
but-
Cyberverse
okay.
a little, but again, redesigned post-apocalyptic world here. Soundwave needs to get around cassette player.
It's
Not gonna
very
get it
hard
done.
to give mobility to a cassette player. So what do you do?
Yeah, but and as we know, like Soundwave, this is not like a foreign alt mode for Soundwave. He has
he's
been
been
featured in some of our
Animated.
in some
many
of our
times.
legacy
All right.
worlds.
I feel, is it just me or should
Our 40
Soundwave be
years of
closer to the
history.
size of
So
Optimus Prime?
Soundwave's alt mode
Like,
is
height-wise.
kind of
I feel like
fresh
he's a
and
lot
new for
shorter than
this, but
Optimus.
it obviously
Vehicle
rings
mode, they
supreme
look
as
good side by
character
side.
persona. And
Scaled
as you
down a
would
little
say-
as a deluxe, right?
Yeah,
So-
but like
Director Figure's looking
we're
effing
back to
bizarre
transformation
for it.
sequences again
Yeah,
on these.
I like
They're
Soundwave. His
complicated,
legs look
and
really
it's
scrawny.
satisfying complication, and I love
And
that.
I like the head sculpt is what I like the most, but his legs are kind of scrawny.
Ion blaster.
And
Clearly,
he's-
that'll be something we'll get.
Again, I mean, obviously this isn't necessarily how he's going to show up in the game, right? They're trying to make
And again,
the
same
figure
kinda
look
type
like the
packaging,
game.
Inspired again by the game. Beautiful Reactivate graphics there.
Oh, so these come as a
window
2-pack
box
as
so you
well.
can
I can't
display
just
it.
order
It's a lot of
Optimus.
fun
Sweet.
there.
I gotta
So,
get
for anybody that's
Optimus
wondering,
in
if you want to stay up to date
which
on
is
the game,
fine.
you can go to playtfr.com, sign up for those updates, and make sure you're just in the loop as soon as any news comes out.
Is that
For
how you're
anybody
gonna
that's
play it?
interested in these items, they are going to pre-order today at 1 p.m. Eastern on
1
Hasbro
Eastern,
Pulse,
so that's noon
Amazon,
here.
and other fan select retailers that everybody likes to go get these at. The one thing I will caveat is that this is a limited release. So they're pre-ordering today. They should ship before the end of the year. So potential that you could order these for your Transformers fan in your life, video game fan, get them in time for holiday gifts. Also, this will just be your very limited window chance to get these figures for the time being.
They're not gonna do them again.
You are interested in these figures, make sure you're at your computer today.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna
around
pre-order
1,
it,
and,
but
They're gonna go quick.
They're gonna go quick.
They're gonna go quick because I definitely want these. I didn't even get to talk about the articulation. You get a lot of head movement on these guys as well, which is really nice. I mean, the articulation is right along with our usual legacy standards. You got ankle rockers, but Cybertronian details here and there on this sculpt. This.
so the way they're gonna play this is be like, here's the toys. Sign up. Go to playtfr.com and sign up for updates on news. That's like all they're gonna say,
1
huh?
p.m.
You're really
Eastern
not gonna
today,
show us anything
Hasbro
about the
Pulse,
game.
Amazon, other select fan retailers. Make sure to get your pre-orders in, and again, they should ship to you hopefully right before the holidays. Its on-shelf date is this year.
He said hopefully.
They're coming in.
Okay,
They should make
but
it
he
in
said
time. That
it's
is the
on
goal.
shelf date.
So,
Forget the pre-order.
that
He
does it
said
for new
on
reveals,
shelf
right?
date is
I'm
this
excited
year.
about this. Clearly, I'm just going to take the Soundwave back to my desk now. So I'll
If
see
the
y'all later.
on shelf date is
Like
this
I said, I got
year,
to go to London. It was
then
a lot
they've
of fun.
gotta
To
show us
everybody
the
I got
game
to
this
talk
year.
to, It
They
was awesome.
gotta.
Thank you for stopping by and talking to us. I had a few people stop by and tell me that they loved that we did an entire wave of Legacy without a G1 character in sight. They were understanding that we very much are celebrating all 40 years of entertainment. So it was great to hear that feedback. I appreciate that. But while I was there, all our Studio Series fans, we're not leaving you out. I swear, like we love you. We just had the way things worked out. So I
just
was able
timing.
to save
Yeah.
Studio Series as the reveal for the panel. So we were able to really highlight that for fans. So let's talk about this. I think we'll talk about our first reveal. This one was something that we always get asked to make very frequently. He doesn't
So we
live
got
very
2
long,
hours
but we
before that
definitely get
Prime goes
asked
up
to
for
make it.
pre-order.
So
If
we're
anybody's
starting
doing the
with
math,
core
he said
class.
1 p.m. Eastern, which would be noon here in Minnesota.
Mohawk here, huh?
So 2
We're stepping
hours
in for
before you
Sam,
can pre-order
'cause This was
those.
one that he worked on with Koki-san.
But
Okay,
this is a lot of fun.
Finally, a
that's cool, but
Mohawk.
I don't need
I'm
it.
pretty excited. I'll tell you right now, I'm excited.
It's a pretty good scene, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's
some
a-
movies have kind of mimicked it since then. It's a lot of fun.
This sculpt just captures the rabid gremlin energy that he has. It's pretty great.
I love that the hunter knife
Why
blade.
do I have a hard time believing that
Mohawk, what do you got there?
constitutes
A knife.
Studio Series? It's so tiny.
It's so good.
Something I don't know if you talked about it at.
I did not.
Okay, so he has an articulated mouth.
Oh, so
Oh, is that what makes him studio?
So it does open and close. Yeah, it's
Genius.
Of course, Sam worked on it. He made sure that it got in there.
You know what? For motorcycle characters, which we don't do that many of, the transformation sequence on this must be pretty involved. I can see shoulder pylons.
This one
that
I
have the
actually
tires.
successfully converted while I was in London to put out in the
alright.
case, and it actually wasn't too bad. So if I can do it, it's easy for everybody.
Would you like a gold star?
No, definitely not, because it took me longer than it should. I was standing in the back with our model shop person who also came with us, and both of us are just like, why? Why are these complicated like this sometimes? But,
I love how like the weapon storage
Oh,
for
yeah.
the knife is almost like the kickstand for the bike.
Yeah,
I do like
it's-
that.
it's
That's
really
cool.
It is
all
really
right.
cool.
So sticking with core class, we have another character revealed. This was the first in our concept series of toys, right?
Which I'm sure blew everybody's mind.
Yeah,
That's why you're
I mean,
out
I've been getting 9,000 messages since then about
Okay.
it. So these are all the characters that you should do as concept. I'm sure your guys' Instagrams and socials are
This is another
blowing up
Soundwave?
too. But we can't talk about
Well, Soundwave is
Rumble
here.
without
Yeah,
talking about Soundwave.
Which is why
Oh, I
he's
see.
got that on it.
Rumble,
okay.
but we got
It's the
that's why they
thumpers,
put
man.
Soundwave
It's
out
the
there.
thumpers. Oh no, you got a nice little pose there. I see.
Yeah, well, yeah. But we should probably talk about, so obviously our Transformers Bumblebee figures that we did for the Cybertron era Studio Series did very well. People love that we gave them alt modes, and then we started to dig in a little bit more into our archive, and we found we had a bunch of CAD, a bunch of concept art for characters that were cut from that beginning scene.
So
and
we've
we were just
got
like, let's
Bumblebee
just do
Universe
this. Yeah, this could be
Rumble?
fun. And people have kind of messaged us before. It's like, would you ever do the video game characters from the Michael Bay movies? That never showed up in the movie. And it's like, oh, maybe. And now this is kind of our gateway into that, is doing some of those. But yeah, we had this fantastic Rumble design. And it was like, yeah, we got to do this. We got to make sure that Soundwave has more than just Ravage.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Please show me the goods. Pop that into his chest.
His brick mode.
Well,
it's not so much a cassette.
Not a cassette, but you know what? It's nice when it's like this because you can give him more mass.
True.
And you know what? It's fine. Yeah.
I like it. It's like a big Energon capsule. I like it.
Yeah, Energon capsule straight into his chest, and he just fits right in.
That's smooth.
Yeah.
That's smooth. I love that.
And then the blaster that he has on his back can also be held by Soundwave as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I actually was able to convert that one too, believe it or not. Core class, guys, I got core class down.
Is that your favorite class?
Yeah, probably at this point, right?
But we should
yeah, you can actually, those weapons store inside in the conversion sequence, so they all stays there, so you don't have to worry about like putting those aside when you convert it. It compacts nicely.
Yes, it does. And this is another Sam Smith and Yuya San.
Yep.
So they knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, these look great together, along with that Ravage that you probably have. I mean, this is going to look fantastic.
Yep, building out that Cybertronian army from the beginning of the Bumblebee movie.
Such a good scene.
Decepticons.
All right. So that'll do it for core class. Those are the core class reveals from Wave 1 for next year. They'll be on shelf early 2024. Hopefully around February timing is where they're supposed to hit shelf. So you'll be getting those in hand. Again, all these studio series we're revealing, you can go pre-order them right now. They're available. Put your orders in while we're watching this. Make sure you get these characters as you see a little more info. So we'll switch gears a little. We'll go to deluxe scale. We had a couple more characters.
Ooh, starting off with a banger here.
Starting off with a banger. We had a couple more characters from Rise of the Beast that we didn't get to do in the movie year this year. So coming out in 2024, our good friend Pablo, also known as Wheeljack.
Senior Pablo.
So I love the fact that the vehicle mode is a VW bus because I'm a Volkswagen guy, right?
And
I've owned several Volkswagens. It's my favorite vehicle manufacturer. I'm not a fan of Wheeljack being a Volkswagen bus. Like, what was the point of Wheeljack even in the movie? What exactly did he do? Why did, like, every other character in Rise of the Beasts, like, got some sort of like old school throwback? All the Maximals looked the way they were supposed to. Optimus looks very G1. Like,
Sam worked on this.
Everything looked like what they're supposed to, except Wheeljack just got bastardized again, just like he did in the Michael Bay movies. They were like, here, let's give Wheeljack this random personality and this random character in this random vehicle mode.
We haven't done yet.
Why can't Wheeljack just get the same type of treatment as all the other characters?
Yeah, like if anybody got to see the pictures.
Supersonic, yeah, what's up? I just woke up. You and me both, homie. I woke up not too long ago. Took a quick shower and hopped down here to watch what's going on. How you doing though? Welcome in. It's obviously
Novocaine just all being beat up.
10 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, so
Rhinox, like the battle scene.
There's not going to be many people who are
fighting each other. So sadly, like because we hadn't revealed this yet, he wasn't
at this
in the battle
time.
Scene,
most people are at school or work or whatever.
You can do it. So. All right, so the other deluxe we showed off, let's stick with Rise of the Beast. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun because it's a troop builder.
It is.
So again, to kind of complete that battle scene that we were just talking about here, this one, the purples.
What is this?
Love the purples on this
Scorpion.
guy.
Which I'm sure everybody's like, why is he blue and purple? Please allow me to explain. When we were receiving concept art for this figure, we were shown that he was going to show up in 3 distinct color schemes. This is Deluxe Scorponok, by the way, if I didn't talk about that already. But we were essentially shown that, hey, he's going to show up as a Sandstorm variant and a Double Punch variant. And then we saw the movie, and he only showed up as Sandstorm. And we were like, oh.
Maybe in the battlefield.
See, this is just like this just goes to show like that they like it always amazes me that things are always done off of concept art. Like they never update it. It's just such a corporate America thing to have happen. Like, hey, we gave you these images when it was a concept, and this is what we want you to make the final toys off of. Like,
well, this is another. Like we had CAD for
when
both
somebody
modes,
realized that there wasn't going to be this color like in the movie or whatever, like why didn't they send send a memo out.
He's fantastic.
Like how
He's
hard
very
is it
clever, he's very creepy.
in this day and
He
age to
has
send
a
an
Predacon
email
emblem,
or a
which we found,
DM
like, that
or
was part
whatever?
of
It just
his
it's such a corporate America thing to have happen. Oh, sorry, all these toys are being pumped out in a color that the character never existed in. But of course, we built them off of concept art, not final art, because that's what we do.
They do some evil things.
Dying for any news on the game, tactical situations, you and me both. I think we got all the news we're going to get. They revealed, they started right off with Bumblebee and Starscream, then they showed us Soundwave and Optimus.
It pegs into like
And what they did is they said you can pre-order them at 1 o'clock Eastern today.
Yeah, open hands are a treat.
And if you want news on the game, go to playtfr.com and sign up for updates.
Oh, he's very skittery.
That's what they said.
All right.
I just can't believe that they actually, Hasbro themselves are right in front of us on screen, and they pulled these characters out, put them on the table, said, here are the characters from the video game.
One character, maybe, right? We have
before we've revealed
so
eventually
we'll get
the video game.
We're gonna leave people waiting like 10 years.
Thank you, sir. Have another.
Right? All right.
Some people have waited 40 years.
But I'm assuming it's coming sooner than we realize. It's November 14th right now. December 7th is not far away. And I have a hard time believing we're going to make it past the Game Awards without them showing
the initial
actual game
of this guy kind of sold out
because they also said the interesting thing he said when they were showing off Optimus Prime and Soundwave,
right? So
Nation, right?
when they were showing off those toys, he said the on-shelf date for those is this year. So they're supposed to physically be on shelves in stores this year. Which means if that's the case, the game can't be far off.
This was also another Kuni Hiro-san because he did the original Wreck-Gar, and we did Junk Heap together as well. So it was just. And this is a partial off of that Wreck-Gar, because that's what we've been doing for this guy.
So good.
Yeah, but this one we were able to take him a little bit further than we've taken any of the other ones, because he was a lot different in his bike mode compared to the others. So Kuni Hiro-san was absolutely brilliant in the way that he engineered how the front comes out and how the legs kind of swap around. It's fun. It's great. And then, of course, let's get him with his
Looks
buddies.
great with the boys.
Yeah. Get the squad together.
The yellow is really stark too, right? Because it's like very different in that alt mode first. Like you can clearly get it in the wheels, but now like it's bringing it through.
Each one kind of embodies like a different main color from them. Yeah,
these guys
really
are cool,
nice.
but they're not.
These are fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly what he just said. These are fun, but they're not.
Yeah, I think so.
They're not staples that are going into any sort of collection of mine.
So,
Yep, and of course, so the blaster is just literally from the concept art. It didn't show up in the movie, but we wanted to give him a unique accessory, so that's why we put that in.
Perfect. That's pretty good.
So,
That is good.
All right.
Yeah, it's great.
Sticking with Voyager, we're gonna shift gears a little to our gamer edition. Right?
Okay.
This one was pretty
Hit me. It's
exciting.
gonna be
I think
Starscream, isn't it?
people were ready for this to come, but I don't know that they were fully expecting it yet. So I think this.
Yep.
I mean,
Starscream.
They had to have known that it was coming, and also I posted about it on Instagram.
I was comparing the images we've already seen of this Starscream
So
to
yeah, we have our War for Cybertron game.
the War for Cybertron Seekers that I already have,
much
the OG
beloved
ones from back in the day when the game originally released.
I'm liking the
I
purple
have
maze.
the OG Seekers. I don't have Starscream actually. I
Whenever we do
have
the weapon loadouts for
Skywarp
these
and
characters that they
Thundercracker.
come with, we try
But
to
the
make
molds,
sure that
in my
their
humble
accessories
opinion,
match
the original
their starting
molds are
equipment
better
in the
than
game.
these.
And so Starscream had an Energon Mace and a Null Ray, which was essentially just the sniper blaster, which was funny because they use that same sculpt in a bunch of different places. But
I don't know what's up with these guys, but LTV Edits, I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back. I don't know what's up with some of the. It seems like they're obsessed with scrawny appendages. Like Soundwave had scrawny legs, and like
it's the
this
same
Starscream to me has like really scrawny arms.
like to kind of differentiate.
Where's my box?
I really like this guy. Worked on him with Tomo-san. What was really fun was digging into the concept art and like the game itself and noticing a bunch of like small differences from the art that's in the game and the actual models in the game.
I have a box somewhere in this room with
all the art shows Skywarp and Thundercracker and
I have a box somewhere in this room with
but when you look at them in game, they actually each have a different
bunch of old Transformers figures. I think I might have put it in the closet in the bedroom. Actually, it's not in here.
Like pink. And it's interesting.
If I had it close by, I'd pull it out and show you the original molds.
We understand that happens, but it's just fun.
I mean, the individual.
Megatron. They haven't shown Megatron yet. I'm assuming that's coming.
On screen.
Might come towards the end.
Exactly.
So far, they've shown us. Obviously, they started off, which surprised me. They came right out of the gate with the Transformers Reactivate toys. They showed us Bumblebee, Starscream.
Yeah, and then
they showed us Soundwave, Optimus.
Let's make mention again.
They've gone through some obscure characters like Mohawk or whatever, and then the Junkions and some other stuff.
I forgot to read the
They showed
instructions
us Rumble.
while I was trying to work on this.
They made a Bumblebee movie, Rumble, and now this. And I'm assuming Megatron can't be far behind.
Studio series boxes.
Yeah, I know that. I want to see the Bumblebee movie Megatron.
Collar pieces, and they're just a one snap. Boop,
I mean, we've already seen like images of it, but I can't wait to see what they.
Pretty good, and they're needed
like
for
the
like when
packaging,
you're
what
final
they show off
conversion
here.
So like if you don't have them, you're like it's so close. Where are these?
All the designs from the game was absolutely fantastic.
You're right. The game was absolutely fantastic. It'd be a shame if we could play it again.
And I just mean the lighting. Yeah. Going back and trying to color match, it's like, what am I looking at? And just checking things out like that. The only other comment I'll make is that we've heard fans kind of ask us about this. We made sure that now going forward, whenever we design the accessory weapons, we're going to make sure that they also have a 5mm port so they can be held normally. Obviously, he still has the remove the arm gimmick and you can pop the weapon on, but he can also just still hold it. So we're going to make sure that we do that from now on.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that was good. Good feedback. See, tell us things we can improve with some time. Just,
hey, we listen.
Yeah,
we listen.
We try. We try anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
The team wants to give you what you guys want, for sure.
All right. So that does it for Voyager. So again, that was our gamer edition. I think he's number 5. I'm not sure exactly off the top of my head. Maybe 6. I'm forgetting.
Where's the box?
I don't know. I don't have the box, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it's up there on the site. You can check it out. So we had one more character. So before I bring these out, I'm going to have the team here roll a video. We have this nice, beautiful 3D animation. Wanted to make sure everybody saw that our next guy has 3 modes. So while that's going up, I'm going to get this guy out.
Same showing off.
Yeah, this Megatron is actually pretty epic.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Kaylee's headed off to work for the
our
day.
second concept art character coming in here again from the Bumblebee movie. So here, you can see Megatron beautifully here in front of us. Again,
That
a
looks
triple changer
better.
for concept art. So that's something new.
Okay, I didn't realize it was a triple changer.
He is just gleaming. I even love that pose
Tank
that he
mode's
ended up putting on.
got a big empty space in the middle, but bot mode is clearly what they focused on. I like that. I might order that.
It's a winning combo.
I like the bot mode. All of my figures spend their life in bot
He's a leader
mode.
class. So because of that, they were able to give him articulated
That
fingers.
paint job, that final paint job is
very expressive.
that is more than I expected out of the paint for this figure.
I think you talked about it
because this is like deluxe, right? No, it's the studio series, but still.
Because he was meant to show up in the film, but he got cut at the last minute.
A lot of arguments, it's you can argue in the fandom if you want about was Megatron already under the dam?
Imagine making the Bumblebee movie.
The movie's all in continuity.
Finally, remember when the Bumblebee movie came out? Forget Rise of the Beast. Rise of the Beast wasn't a twinkle in anyone's eye.
So because of
The
that,
Bumblebee movie. It's launch day. You go to the theater, you're watching the Bumblebee movie, and you finally get G1 Bumblebee in a yellow VW bug. And at the end of the movie, you actually get Optimus. Finally, we get a G1 looking Optimus Prime on screen. We're finally getting some G1 glory in a real live action movie. It's finally friggin' happening. The opening scene on Cybertron, so many characters that we love finally coming to the big screen the way they should look.
Changing jet
and the one that you cut
it's got good
had
mass
to be
on it, and it feels
Megatron.
large and imposing.
Good old fusion cannon.
I'm sorry, what?
And worlds.
Like
so,
Huffer is in the Bumblebee movie, albeit for literally less than half a second, and he gets his face blasted.
All the metallic silver on him is
But if he can make the movie, how can Megatron not make the movie?
Well, he does a beautiful job of being able to mold.
Might not be Huffer. It might be Braun actually. Am I thinking of Braun?
That does make
the little
that
pudgy
silver really
orange and
reach
green
those
guy.
top points.
Because then it gets into the details and
the red color.
Talent.
The red color break is good too, right?
Oh,
It just
it draws the eye. And,
It's so good. This one, I don't know, probably my favorite of the wave, I think.
It's gonna be hard to beat.
So is this also pre-orderable today at noon at the same time Optimus is? Is that a thing I can do?
Well, there's a shout out.
That's what we need to start doing.
Sam worked with Yuya-san on this, so shout out to you. I know you said that. Like they are a great winning combination. So so good.
Amazing.
So good. All right. So that was a lot.
That was a lot of good stuff.
A nice good right before the holidays. A
refresher.
A little refresher again, because like I said, I tried to do my best by myself on the panel, but you guys always make me look better, so that's why I figured we should talk about this stuff and let the fans get a little more detail than I was able to provide, and the pictures we're showing off online. So. Recap, pre-orders today, new pre-orders, Reactivate 2-packs. We have the Starscream and Bumblebee 2-pack, as well as the Optimus and Soundwave 2-pack. Again,
Order them now?
Order them now. Yeah, limited release,
sure.
so make sure to get your pre-orders in now. Should ship to you by the holidays. Again, that's 1 p.m. Eastern on Hasbro Pulse, Amazon, and other select fan retailers. The Studio Series characters we just revealed, they are up for pre-order now. So make sure to get those orders in. They should ship to you early in 2024. Yeah, a lot of stuff. We'll have way more stuff. We're going to have another stream, kind of just fun for everybody in December. So you get to come back and watch. We're going to pick our favorite characters of the year across all of what we've done for Generations. So it's going to be kind of fun. We kind of stole the idea from our friends of Ryan, Dan, and Dwight and how they do that every year. So we're going to do that for you, kind of give you some fun content. So like, subscribe, share. Follow on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the things at Hasbro Pulse. You can follow us on social as well. We'll give you some more details about figures as we have time. We're kind of really busy in the middle of setting up 2025. We got a lot of good plans. But
We're
again,
at the end of 2025.
Pretty wild.
but again, yeah, pre-order, Reactivate 2-packs, 1 p.m. Eastern. Sign up for any updates from Splash Damage, playtfr.com, and then we'll see you all again next time. Until then, roll out.
Yeah, till all are one.
Till all are one.
Yeah, okay.
It's all our one.
Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Well, that's that. Oh yeah. Mute. What are the comments saying? It's over now. Boo. Look at the chat rolling hot. Well, I was hoping we would get some sort of cinematic, something glimpse into the universe of Transformers Reactivate, but instead we just got, hey, here's the toys. Here's some of the toys. But I feel like if they released the Cybertron games, it would easily hold the community. Yeah, I see, but here, let me fire Spotify back up real quick while we chat. There we go. That all comes down to what is the actual plan for Transformers Reactivate, because I know they're not going to want one game to cannibalize the other. So let's say, for the sake of argument, their plan is to reveal the game at the Game Awards. We get another trailer, we get more information, blah, 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 blah. That's December 7th. Then let's say they're like, if we go, I'm just going to double check before I open my mouth, because it only takes 5 seconds for me to look. If I go to play TFR right now, no, I don't want to watch the trailer. I've seen that plenty, trust me. Oh, come on, play TFR. There we go. Get updates. No, I don't want get updates. I want... How many times can I mess this up? Third time's a charm? Here we go. Let's see. The closed beta is still planned for 2023. It still says, right on their website, playtfr.com, closed beta planned for 2023. So let's take them at their word. Let's say they reveal more about the game on December 7th, and we still get a closed beta this year towards the end of December, mid-December, on December 7th when they announce it, whatever. Let's say December we get a closed beta. They're not going to want the Cybertron games already out there. Like if they gave us, if they launched them right now, and then 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, they're trying to drop the beta for Reactivate, then one's going to cannibalize the other. You're going to have a big Transformers. Right now, the Transformers fan base just wants a good video game to play, because we don't have one. We don't. So if you drop them both in the same time window, then that base is going to be split. Like they're going to want one to be the focus. And then when the hype and the revenue and the whatever, when it finally starts to nosedive, however long down the road, the other one will most likely show up. Just kind of is what it is. But that's just my thought. Who knows? I have no idea. You never know. I thought that they would reveal something about the game before they revealed the toys, but I was wrong about that. So who knows what Hasbro's plan is? They're shooting from the hip. They're like pew pew pew. It's done. Yeah, that was it. They revealed the toys, and then they said if you want more news about Transformers Reactivate, then head on over to playtfr.com and click Get Updates. Okay, yeah, we all did that a year ago. We all clicked on the Get Updates link in December of 2022. It is now November of 2023. Yeah. So that's that. That's how that went. That is how that went. I mean, I'm not mad. I just need to so let's recap. Just a reminder. So the pre-orders, if you want those, any of those Transformers Reactivate figures, whether it be the Bumblebee, Starscream, or the Soundwave and Optimus, those go live in an hour and a half on Hasbro Pulse's website, hasbropulse.com. I am 1,000. I don't know that I'm going to get Bumblebee, Starscream. I would get Starscream if I could get it on its own, but I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, let's see if the listing is even posted yet. Let's see if they threw it up on the website so you can at least view. I know you can't pre-order it for another hour and a half, but is it at least on the website? Not that I see yet. The rumor was, I remember when we first got the leaks of Bumblebee and Starscream, we thought they're going to be, I think it was $75 for a 2-pack. I don't know what Optimus will be. I don't know if it'll be the same price or not. You'd think it would be since it's also a 2-pack, but did it search Bumblebee Starscream? Yeah, it's not live on their website yet. Oh, there's that Prowl and what's his name? Ironhide 2-pack. So yeah, it's not live yet. It's not live yet. I am interested to see what the price ends up being though. Oh, here's the Studio Series. Oh wait, this was already available? This pre-order item will be able to ship on approximately February 1st, 2024. Did I already miss this? I did. Holy cow. I thought they revealed it today. I need to pay attention to the news better. So, oh, I don't have this shared. Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick. Click the buttons, share the iPhone. Apparently I missed this. So they just showed this on their stream. We literally just saw this Megatron and I was like, sweet, I'll pre-order that. It's already sold out. It literally says sold out on the bottom left in gray. Unless of course they just say sold out because it's not available to click on yet, and that's just the generic message until they make the posting like live to order. That could be a thing. But like, if I'm not mistaken, like today was the first official reveal of this. Up to this, we've only seen like leaked images. So yeah, I'm not going to take the sold out thing as like absolute truth. I think that's just a placeholder for when they make it go live. What if I do this? Transformers Reactivate. Nope, there's no Reactivate listings yet on the website. That Grimlock, imagine spending $1,500 on an auto converting Grimlock. If I had $1,500 that I could comfortably blow on just a Transformers toy, trust me, I would not spend $1,500 on an auto converting Transformers toy. I would not do it. I love you, Hasbro, but nah, bro. There's so many other things I could do with an extra $1,500 other than that. So what do we think? What do we think about Optimus? I'm freaking hyped about that Prime and Soundwave. I'm definitely going to order that. Depending on the prices, I don't know. I'll look at the prices when they postings go live. I'll check again at like, let's see, I'll check again. If they go live in an hour and a half, I'll check in like an hour to see if the posts are actually live yet. I think at a minimum, I'm going to get the Optimus and Soundwave, but Bumblebee Starscream will be heavily influenced by the price, which I think is going to be more than I want to spend on it, to be honest. All right, folks. I'm going to have to wrap this up. I think I'm going to have to wrap this up because it's a Tuesday. It's 10:30 in the morning. I had my fun for the morning, but I also got to go make the money and pay the bills, which means I got to go to work. I think I'm actually going to set an alarm on my phone to remind me like, hey, like 15 minutes before the pre-orders go live. Let's see what that, so be 11:40. Hey Siri, set a reminder for 11:45 a.m. to order Optimus.
Okay, I added order Optimus for this morning at 11:45 a.m.
Thank you, Siri. Okay, it's been real. It was a fun morning. Thanks to the few of you who were able to come chill with me. Let's see. Let's try to figure this out real quick. It's currently Tuesday. Tomorrow, when can I do a live stream again? Realistically, when can I do another live stream? Probably the Wednesday night is tomorrow night. I will be busy. Either Thursday or Friday. I do want to start getting back to being able to do doing like regular streams during the week though. So it'll either be Thursday or Friday, one or the other. Thursday or Friday, depending on, please hold, let me see something. Is what's the Thursday night game this week? I gotta make sure that next week's Thursday night game isn't. My luck is like my team will be playing on Thursday and then I'll set up a live stream. Scores. Week 10. How about week 11? Oh, Thursday's Bengals Ravens. Yeah, I can miss that. Yeah, so either Thursday or Friday. Most likely Thursday. I'll try to get in for Thursday. Let's see. Ariman Dave Sinna. I hope I said your name right. If not, let me know so I can get it right the next time. We still don't have a release date, do we? Nope. Nope. If you missed what they did in the beginning, basically the quick recap, the 5-second recap is they started right off by showing us the toys for Bumblebee and Starscream, and then they showed us the toys for Soundwave and Optimus Prime. And then once they revealed the physical figures from Transformers Reactivate, they're like, here's 4 toys, 4 characters from Transformers Reactivate. They just said, if you want more news on the game, go to playtfr.com and sign up for updates. That's all they said. So I'm assuming Game Awards. December 7th is the Game Awards. That's probably where something will happen. Yeah, I just, you know, I try to be as respectful as possible. I mean, you don't want to butcher somebody's name over and over and over. If they can tell you how to say it correctly, then that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Hope the figures aren't too expensive. So I don't know. They didn't show the prices, and I've been looking on the website, and the postings aren't live yet. They're supposed to be live in about an hour and a half for pre-order. But I think when the Bumblebee and Starscream 2-pack was originally leaked, the leaked price was supposedly $75 for the 2-pack. Obviously that can change because that was just a leak. So it could be, who knows, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's about what they charge for a 2-pack of these figures these days with inflation and whatever. I don't think if they really do end up being $75, then I probably won't order Bumblebee and Starscream. I'll probably order I'll probably just get Optimus and Soundwave and call it good. Optimus and Soundwave. Is my stream still working? Oh, okay. YouTube's yelling at me, telling me that my bitrate is messed up. So that's interesting. I'll have to check that out later. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. That's not good. I have to check out my internet. That's never been a problem before. That's kind of wild. Oh, now it says excellent connection. Make up your mind, YouTube. All right, well, that's that. I'm gonna have to wrap this up because I got to get to work. I will catch you all on the next one, most likely Thursday night. For those of you who are still hanging out, a few of you. yeah, let's play it on Thursday night. And yeah, we shut down Spotify. Let's see, working for me. All right. Yeah, no, I just looked over at my dashboard and it was like, your stuff is messed up. And I'm like, okay, if you say so, YouTube. All right. It's been real. Let's tentatively plan on reconvening for some Transformers related shenanigans on Thursday night. But until then, you all know the deal. You always, always, always wash your hands when you want to eat, but always keep them dirty enough to see where you come from. Think about that. Until I see you again. Bye-bye.